Welcome to Unseen Sports TV, people. It's your host, Javon Parchment, and yeah, going to give you Unseen Sports point of view on the game that just played. So, Jamaica played Peru a while ago, and Peru won the game 3 love. So, I'm just going to give you some match analysis on that game and give you make you have an understanding of what happened. A lot of people, uh, sad right now, the scoreline, and maybe sad about some players playing, like Aka, some other players playing that, other players on the bench came on and looked better than. So let us go through the statistics first. So the goal scorers was Luis Ilberico in the 48 minute, Alex Valera 66 when Aka made the mistake and give him a free goal. Yoshima Yutan 82 that curler there in the last part of the game to seal off that 3 low victory. So the Peru team played well. They pass the ball, they move it. They don't have a lot of space, so they keep the ball close and move it around from the defense line, come right up to the attack and stuff. So yeah, that's what happened there. Now for the statistics, Peru had 17 shots, while Jamaica had 5, which is poor. 7 shots on target, 1 shot on target for Jamaica, and that's just the header that Beckford, the keeper, made a good save. That's in the first half. Possession, they had 61 possession, we had 39%, 671 passes from Peru, while we had 427, 86% passing accuracy by Peru, while we had 83%, 16 fouls by Peru, 11 by Jamaica. 1 yellow card apiece, no red cards, 1 offside to Peru, 4 corners to Peru, and none for Jamaica. So when we look at the statistics, it shows that we didn't really offer anything in the offensive third that much in the entire game. All in the first half, we made some glimpses that we could really attack and score some goal. But for me, um, some good points to take away from the game. I wasn't looking at really at the score, but some bad points also take away, or maybe Paul Hall has something other in his brain planned. I think it's the last we're going to see Aka. I If I see Aka again in another Jamaica team playing competition football, I think we're going to be in a bad position that we are in already. What's up, Unseen Sports TV? No, it's Miriam. What's up, Unseen Sports TV? No, it was a lost game against Peru. Besides, it's just friendly game. Anyway, keep up good work. Big shout out to Ryan Anderson. Yeah, man, big up yourself, brother BK. Big up yourself. Yeah, man, link up Ryan here. You see me, you know it already. All right, so it's a friendly game, but you know, some players that we say that experience this and experience that. For me, I think experience is very overrated. Experience without not experience is good, but even not performing, it don't mean nothing for me, right? And it shows that experience without performance don't mean anything. Look at Aka today, in a friendly game making that big error, right? Easy pass back to your keeper and stuff like that. So for me, I want to grade the players. So in goal, Amal Knight, I will give him an average of 5. 5. I think the first goal I scored and he could have done better. I was going over to the left hand side to him too much, and I think that caused him not to go across fast enough to make that save. So I give Amal Knight 5. In centre back, Damian Lowe, I give for his performance for his shift. I will give him like I will give him like six there. I think for his experience, he should know when to go in to make those, arch tackle. Like, he needs to settle and play football. I don't know why he plays like this, but so much arch tackle in the first half of the game. He needs to just calm down and play like, he's the man in the centre back. The other centre back, King. Wow, King. King had an amazing game. Other from making one bad pass in the second half. But he closed down on it same way, closed down the play quickly, tries to stop, the Peru team from pressing us. And yeah, so for him, I will give him like a wow. I will give him like a 7.5 or 8, somewhere there. I think King had a wonderful game. His passing, he did not kick away the ball that much. I think he made about two bad passes or around there, two or three bad passes when he tried to play the ball long. But whenever he passed the ball on the ground and play to feet, he looks good. He looks good. So King, good game. The sky's the limit for your boy. Next person, Brown. Brown had a good game also. I will give him a 7. He played well. His pressing, his crosses was good. Yeah, I like how Brown played. Really put in a shift today. Did well. Persons, while you come on live, sending a message. You're watching, sending your messages. Yeah, man, let us know that you're here. Ask any question you want to ask. All right, sending the messages, people. Yes, so Brown, I'll give him a 7. Um, on the other wing, Taxi. Taxi was there, but you know, yeah, Taxi made some crosses also. Yeah, did a little. So I'll give him like 6. Didn't really add anything into the attack. So for defense, I'll give him 6. In the midfield, Aka. Wow, first person, Aka. I will give him like a 4-3. He's walking in the middle of the park. It pains us. It pains Jamaica to see, somebody without a team, without a team, somebody without a team playing for Jamaica. It pains me, right? But I think this is the last of him, maybe. I don't know if he'll maybe take up a coaching role. And yeah, but I think, that's where we need to fix that midfield. We can't go with the person walking. That's where we lost the game today. If we had some, if Pollard played the younger set of ball like Ramon Owell in the first half, I think we would have scored some goal. But Aka is terrible. He's terrible. He's terrible. That's just basically my opinion on that. So I'll give him a 4-3. Speedy didn't do that bad. I will give him like a 6. Um, was hold on. Let I read this comment, people, quickly. My mind tells me Jamaica came really sloppy between controlling the game with every single pass, but the defender came really perfect controlling the pitch. Yeah, we had some good defenders play today. King was good. Topi also. Topi came in and did well. His pass wasn't that bad. You know, his clearance wasn't that bad with the shift that he came in with. Um, Because of that, I will give him like a 5 or 6 there for defensive work. If he had started the game, maybe we would have get more marks, but that's where it is for coming out second half. Um, who else? So reach Devon, Deshaun Brown, Deshaun, Deshaun Beckford. Sorry, Deshaun Beckford. Whoa. Part of the game he was last. Made a good header, which is the only shot on target. That is the most important part of the game, getting shots on target. I think Deshaun Beckford, I will give him like a 5 or 6 there for really trying to do something in the attacking third. In the first half, it's like see what he wanted to do. He want more ball to feed to take on players and stuff like that, but wasn't getting that supply. So yeah, I'll give him like a 5 or 6. Um, Peter Lee Vassell, I think he needs to work on his fitness. he he get winded too quick in the game, and it really turned down the performance of him. I think he should really work on his fitness and also his touches too. Also, his touches need to be worked on. Um, who else he was there? I think Lamar Walker now. Lamar Walker. Lamar Walker. Yeah, that's what we want. A midfielder to do, take the ball and go forward. A creative midfielder to take the ball, go forward, try to link up play and stuff like that. But what my problem with Lamar Walker is finishing part of his job. Whenever to play those splitting passes and stuff, and that's where I think Maggie would be better than him in this team. Maggie makes final passes better than Lamar. But whenever Lamar takes the ball, you see that he wants to create play. He wants to do this with the ball, but his decision making in the last part, when to pass, when to shoot, is not really there. And I think that is what Paula needs to work on: is finishing, and he needs to work on it too at his club or in preseason. Work on the finishing part of the game: when to release the ball, who to release the ball to, why to release the ball. Those are the stuff you should know as a professional player, right? Yes. Even Russell need to know that when to move past the ball, when to release the ball, why to release the ball, stuff like that. Who to release the ball to, why in that time. You know, some of the time you don't really want to make that splitting pass first because you don't have that body up there. You need to play the ball to the width of the field down there, and then everybody can come inside and you rotate. Patience. Whenever we have the ball in attacking turn, we tend to lose. We don't. I don't know. It's like it's natural for Jamaica. Whenever we get the ball, we try to play it as fast as possible. We don't like to settle down the game and move the ball around. Use pattern of play to get behind the defense and score some goal. I don't know what is the problem with us. We are not settling the ball in front of the opponents in their half, in the opponent's half. Right? We need to do that. All right. So let's see here. That's exactly between my mind. They need midfielders to hold the ball, control the pitch, and pass ball with other players. Yeah, we saw some glimpse of it with Walker and Vassell. They try to combine and fetch also and stuff, but I think we rush it. Whenever we get the ball in the box, we're rushing it, we're rushing it, we're rushing it. Like I don't know, we just need to get that patience. I think that should be taught from an early age. Patience. We don't have any patience in Jamaica, none at all. Whenever if you watch cricket, we don't have patience. Track and field fast, one done everything quick. So we don't have any patience actually, and I think that is what we lack in the attacking third. Patience. We could have get more shots on goal. A lot of time we get open areas to keep the ball and we don't take it. You understand me? So that's my 2 cents to that. Next player, Peter Fletcher. I think Fletcher didn't do that bad. His supply wasn't that great, but he could have done better with this the opportunity that with some of the balls that he got in the box. Acing the play, not really focusing on taking on a control turn, taking on somebody and keep the ball in the back of the net, hold up play, turn, kick, pass, set somebody. But I will give him like a 5 there, 5 or 6 for his performance. Yeah. Yeah. So next person would be, I said, Lamar Howell. Okay about, well, didn't do that bad, but came on late. So you will get a 5. Um, Ramon Ramon also will get. I like Ramon Howell based on his passing and moving. He's precise. I like what he's doing on the field. His time was limited, but I think he would play better than Aka. He would put in more shift than Aka. He would be passing the ball, moving it around, going in passing lanes, try to block passes, tackle, and also not walking on the field like Aka. Right. Next person who came on, Busy Atkinson. We need more time for these youngsters. I don't know why, We didn't make the change from 60 minutes there, put on these young fresh attackers, take out the foul, put on a Costa Chong, you know. Yeah, make we get some young fresh blood up top playing. Like how we had some young fresh, defenders playing centre back. We did not look that bad there in that position. Topi and King didn't look bad together down there. Um, yeah, so sorry about that. So in the who is next? Who is next? So who come on? Thomas, the wing back came on, made some good runs and a little fancy 360, but I hit when his ankle dropped to the ground. Was crying a little bit. Yeah, otherwise I'm doing that. Made two good passes, but I think his decision making is poor also. You know, needs to work on that. Needs to work on letting go the ball fast. I think the whole team generally needs to work on passing the ball quickly. We tend to hold the ball too long. You understand me? And we tend to play unnecessary passes when we should play the right ones. The right passes is key in football. Playing the right passes. And the right passes is gate is shut down quick. So we have to have quick thinking players, quick minded players to make those passes quickly. Right? Yeah, that's my thought on that. Who else? Come on. Yes, a big busy Atkinson. Mm. Oh, Demar Rose. Wow, did a lot of running. That's all I see with him. Did a lot of running. One time I saw him got a ball to play across the field and played it to the Peru player. I'm like, wow, come on, man. But didn't get to watch a lot of him, so it's unfair to grade him really. But if I'm gonna grade him, I'll give him like a five. So he passed with average. He's average. Yeah, he's average. He's an average player. But five things to take out from this game. Number one, possession of play. Number two, the attack. We were pressing the team. Um, Number three, the players looked like in the first half looked like they were hungry. They looked like they wanted to press to get to these players. And so number five, it shows that the Premier League in Jamaica is not that bad. King and Topi is one of the best defenders in the league, and look how they look out there on the field. They don't look bad today. You know, King only made one mistake in terms of pass um, to the Peru player, but otherwise from that he had a good game. Yeah, he had a good game. He had a good game. So that's one of the things I took from the game. That these young players really wants to make their name, wants to mark the name in the team. Yeah, who else? No, who else? No. Yeah. But I think I wanted to see I wanted to see more. I want to see Akwasa Chung and more of Busy Atkins because I think Busy Atkins would have a great game. Based on how he came on and was running and moving, I think he would have a great game. I think Paula should have given more. I think Paula should have take off walking. Should take off Watson a long time, maybe 16 minutes. Because from offside, I don't know why these coaches want somebody walking in the midfield with a big belly. I'm not understanding that. Why do you want a player in the midfield walking up and down with big belly pointing? I don't. Experience is very overrated. I don't like it. I don't like it. Experience is very overrated. Experience without performance don't mean nothing. You could have experience from now till tomorrow. If you're not performing, you should not be in the squad. Paula, make sure you're listening. Aka, time is done. We need to move past that. We have Grant. We have Owen. Would not look. He did not look bad for the time that he came on his cameo. His pass and move was good. Yeah, that's what we need in midfielders playing that position. We don't want people to pass ball, you know, to a Peru player to score on us. No, that don't make no sense at all. Yes, people. So that's unseen sports thought on the game. I didn't plan to stay long. I hope you guys, understand, and you guys take 5 points away from the game that you liked. I wasn't really looking on the from day one. I wasn't really worried about the score. I was just looking wanted to see individual players playing against these professional players, see how they look, the young, especially the young ones. And I can say young one really stood up and played some football today. All right, the King played good, the Toby played good, the Lamar played good. Yeah, those players played well. So I'm glad that they did, and I hope I'll see something in some of them that we will pick them. I think King should be in the squad for Mexico. You know, quality player, quality player. But we have some overseas quality player also for that for that World Cup match. So I don't know. I know Aka won't be playing because he's carved out. Yeah, he's carved out. Anyway, people, Unseen Sports is out. Jamaica lost 3-love to Peru. Yes, sad, but we can have some positive takeaway from the first half. And I gave it to you. Watch over the video, people. Share the content, like live, send it out. Okay. Unseen Sports, we see sports from a different angle. Hasta la vista. Bye bye.